What we do know is that blue light makes up a big part of sunlight and outdoor bright light. And we know that bright light is equally crucial for sleep. It's just that we want to get that bright light exposure during the daytime and even front load it at the start of the day. That helps to signal to that clock in our brain that it's time to feel alert and awake. And then we want to try to minimize the bright light exposure, including the blue light, within an hour before bed.
Give us a little bit of detail on how blue light does impact sleep.
The concern is that blue light can signal to the brain to stop releasing melatonin, and melatonin is an important hormone for us to feel sleepy, which is important for sleep onset, of course. Yes, screen use does impair sleep health in children and adolescents. Beyond just general screen use, it's really the content of the screens versus the blue light itself. As we're trying to be relaxed and fall asleep, of course, we need to feel physically relaxed. And that was the concern about the blue light being activating, but also we need to feel cognitively and emotionally relaxed. And so with the screen content, there's two concerns. One, just by viewing information, it's sometimes hard to turn it off mid-episode, or we can keep scrolling through social media. So there's a concern that it could cut time-wise into our very important opportunity for sleep at night, but also concern that the content can be too stimulating.
What can parents do to help make sure that their kids can use their devices without disrupting their sleep?
Sleep should be part of a discussion as a family. So how do we value sleep in our family? Adults and parents can model this, but also what might lead to good sleep for all members of the family. And we know that teens, when they're potentially alone in that pre-sleep period before bed, they're susceptible to ruminating and thinking about things. So the screen use can become even more detrimental to sleep in that quiet wind down period before they start to fall asleep.
What are some of the health impacts of having this disruptive sleep?
Yeah, at first, if we miss a night or have a poor night's sleep, we might think, oh, I'm doing fine, I'm doing okay. But what we really know is that sleep health is critical for our performance across all domains. So our mood suffers, our social interactions suffer. Cognitively, we're not able to focus, we make poorer decisions, and our productivity suffers. And research shows that sleep is just a critical part of us being safe in the world. So when we don't get enough sleep or we have poor quality sleep, we're more likely to have workplace accidents. And we know that drowsy driving is also a major concern that results from not getting enough sleep. The National Sleep Foundation recommends that in order to be your best slept self, getting exposure to bright light early in the day is helpful. And then also leaving time for that wind down period so that we recognize I want to protect the sleep period as much as I can. And that might require logging off, doing something relaxing, or an alternative to screen use right before bed.
Dr. Natalie Dodovich, the National Sleep Foundation's Environmental Fellow, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me.
Oh, I'm happy to. Thank you.